Good morning students. So in the last video we have seen in the chapter 6 part 4. What is the part 4? Working with tables. So how will you create table in a OpenOffice writer? So table will give you a clear view of the data and it will be very easy for you to list out what you have done and what you have not done like that. Okay. So it will give you a clear view of what is about that. So we can draw tables in the OpenOffice writer. So how we can draw, how we can insert table. So by two methods we can insert. One is by icon and other through menu. So how we can split cells, merge cells and insert another row before or after the particular row, and column. How will you delete a column? How will you insert a column? Like that we have seen. So working with tables we have seen in the part 4. So today we are going to see about part 5. Okay. So what is the part 5 topic? Enhancing and printing a document. So how will you? So you know in OpenOffice writer, first you have learned in part 1 how to open a OpenOffice writer and how to save and how to close, everything you have learned. And in the part 2 you have learned about the formatting. How you can give and appearance to the text. How we text formatting, page formatting, paragraph formatting you have learned. And in the part 3 you have learnt about the header and footer. So like that also you have seen. And in the part 4 find and replace, that only you have seen in the part 3. How you can find a word and how you can replace, like that. And part 4 you have seen in working with tables. So now we are going to see enhancing and printing a document. So once you have finished a particular document, you have to print. Okay, so how we can enhance the document and print. So this is the last part of this chapter 6. Okay, so enhancing and printing a document, enhancing a document. So how we can insert pictures. So you know, till we have learnt about the text formatting, everything. So now we are going to look after the pictures. So inserting pictures. OpenOffice writer has the ability to insert and edit images in a more simple way. The picture gallery of the writer consists of a collection of images. You know very well, within the system itself, in the OpenOffice writer, there will be a picture gallery. It will be having a collection of images from which the desired image can be selected and inserted into the document. So while page formatting, we have seen that a background of a page can have a picture. Okay, so similarly we can insert an image from a file. The steps are as follows. So place the insertion pointer where you want the image to appear. Select insert picture from file. Okay, so you got to go to the insert menu. In that picture option, in that you have to click from file. So the insert picture dialog box appears where the picture gallery opens from which the desired picture can be selected. If the picture is not in the gallery, then we can browse the pictures from the folder, choose the desired one and click on the open button. So now the selected picture is inserted into the document. Okay. So this is how we will insert a picture within a OpenOffice writer. Okay. So you have to go to the insert menu, in that picture and from file, and you have to click on the open button. That is, once you found the picture, you have to click open. So then that picture will be inserted into the document. Next, inserting special characters. So many symbols which are used in mathematical equations like alpha, beta, pi, etc. are not available on the standard keyboard. So in our keyboard we are having only number keys, alphabet keys, and then we are having some special symbols like plus, minus, slash, hyphen, brackets, like that only we are having. Other than that, like mathematical symbols we are not having in our keyboard. So for that, however, representing these characters are very much essential in mathematical equation. To insert such characters, the procedure given below is followed. So in your book, for each and everything, a procedure is given point by point. So just you learn the notes that has been given in your book. No need to go in search of a guide or anything. Okay. So in your book itself, they have given in point by point. So it's very helpful. And if you may able to create in the system, but you must be able to write. Okay. So for that you have to learn this points also. Okay. So first point, place the insertion pointer in your document where you want the character to appear. Click on the insert. First, here also, as you are going to insert special character, you have to go to the insert menu. In that you will be having an option special characters. So the special character dialog box appears from which the desired symbol can be selected by clicking on the particular character. Okay. So as you select each character, it is shown on the lower right along with the numerical code for that character. So if you do not find a particular special character you want, try and change the font selection. So maximum if you find the character, it will be shown on the lowest right corner. Okay, so lower right part. So otherwise, if you can't find the character you are searching, you can go on to the font selection. If you change the font, some characters will be available there. Okay, see here, and then you have to click the OK button and the character inserted at the current location. So the insert special character dialog box is displayed. So it will look like this. So see here, the font name is given as Times New Roman and then basic Latin subset. So within that you are having these symbols, the symbols, alphabets, these all symbols and alphabets are mostly available in the keyboard. Other than that, we are having like these symbols also, mu, this dollar, this pi, psi, so greater than, less than, like that. Okay. So other than that also, if you click this, you will be having more other symbols. Okay. So we have seen inserting picture and inserting special characters. Okay. Next we are going to see about inserting shapes. So OpenOffice Writer uses the drawing tools. Okay. So it also helps us to insert shapes. At the same time, we can also create different shapes using the drawing tool. Okay. So to create various shapes by using the drawing toolbar. So there is a toolbar called drawing toolbar. So it is shown here. This is the drawing toolbar. To use the drawing tools repeatedly, you can move this toolbar to a convenient place on the window. Okay. So you can have at the lower part of your page or right corner or top, anywhere you can have this drawing toolbar. The drawing toolbar can be obtained. How we can get this? By clicking view menu, view toolbars drawing. Okay, so once you click this toolbar will be visible for you. To use a drawing tool, the steps are given below. So how you can make use of this tool? By seeing this toolbar itself, it is known to you that there is a line tool, the rectangle, ellipse, the circle, diamond symbol. If you want, you can write text symbol. So in cartoon and also they will be using the symbols like this. So any star symbol like this. So you can use of any of the shapes. So to make use of this, click in the document where you want the drawing to be anchored. That is where you want the symbol, you keep the cursor there. Select the tool from the drawing toolbar as shown in that picture. The mouse pointer changes to a drawing function pointer. Okay. So the mouse pointer will change to a drawing function pointer. Move the crosshair pointer to the place in the document where you want the graphic to appear and then click and drag to create the drawing object. So this object, I think you all are very well known about MS Paint. In Paint you will click one symbol and then you will click your cursor and then you will drag, isn't it? So like that only you have to draw the shape also. So once you select a shape, the cursor will change to a crosshair pointer. Okay. And then release the mouse button, the selected drawing function remains active. So you can draw another object of the same type. Okay. So if you are not selecting another shape, the same shape will be remaining there. Okay. So you can draw another shape if you want. To cancel the selected drawing function, press the escape key. Okay. So once you have drawn the particular shape and you no need that shape another time, you can press the escape key. Or click on the select icon on the drawing toolbar, escape key, or you have to click the select icon on the drawing toolbar. You can now change the properties. So what are the properties? Like fill color, line type and weight, etc. So the drawing object using either the drawing object properties toolbars or the choices in the dialog box. Okay. So next we are going to learn about inserting auto text. So we have learned inserting pictures, inserting special characters, and now we have learned about inserting shapes. So now we are going to learn inserting auto text. So auto text allows you to assign text, tables, graphics and other items to a key or a key combination. For example, rather than typing Tamil Nadu, every time you use that phrase, you might just type TN and press F3. You can also save a formatted tip as auto text and then insert a copy of typing tip and pressing F3. Okay. So if you want to create a shortcut for a particular word or a particular line or an image or a table, you can have some word and if you press F3, that will be displayed there. Okay. So to assign auto text shortcut to some text, the steps are as follows. Type the text into your document. Select the text so that it is highlighted. Okay. So select edit, for which menu you have to go? You have to go to edit menu and then you have to select auto text or press what is the shortcut key? Control plus F3. enter a name for your shortcut. Writer will suggest a 1-letter shortcut which you can change. Okay. So first, if you want to create a shortcut for Tamil Nadu, I have to type Tamil Nadu. Type the text in my document, and then I have to select the text so that it is highlighted. Then I have to go to edit menu, and then I have to select auto text. Then I have to give a name, that is TN. And then click on the inverted arrow of the auto text button on the right and select new from the menu. Next, what I will get? Click close to return to your document. Once the entry is created, to insert auto text into the document, place the cursor where the text is to be inserted and click Ctrl plus F3. Select the name from the list of entries and click insert button. So, you can have many shortcuts. So, you have to go to the list of entries and then click insert button. So, which one you want to get inserted. The auto text is inserted into your text. Okay, so this is the process for creating the auto text, that is inserting auto text. So, still we have learnt about how to insert picture, how to insert special characters, how to insert and auto text, and how to insert shapes. Okay. So, let us see this in the OpenOffice Writer, how it works. So, before seeing that, we have left only one topic, that is page preview, setting the printer and printing a document. So, preview the document to be printed. First, before printing a document, you have to see the preview. Is it no? How it will look. So, it is a good practice to preview the document before taking the printout. The steps to be followed to preview the document. So, how we can preview a document? Click File, Page Preview, or click the Page Preview button. The writer displays the Page Preview toolbar. In the Page Preview toolbar, click Multiple Pages icon to display multiple pages. Then only you can see all the multiple pages. To close the preview, click the Close Preview button. Just you have to go to your File menu and click Page Preview. Then your pages will be displayed. And if you want to close, you can click the Close Preview button. So, now we will see how to set the printer settings. Setting the printer and printing. The following are the steps to change the printer setting. So, to go to the print, you have to go to the File menu and then print, or the shortcut key is Ctrl P. Or print file icon. So, you can go through icon or through menu or through shortcut Ctrl plus P, which opens the print dialog box as shown. So, in OpenOffice Writer, for everything you will be having through an icon, a shortcut key, and through menu. Okay. So, this is the print dialog box. So, you will be having the page size here. So, what type of printer? You have to select the type of printer, and then you have to select the all pages. So, here pages 1 to 5 means you can type here from pages 1 to 10 or 1 to 3. If you are going to print all pages, you can select this button. Okay, number of copies, how much you can you can give in this, right? So, this is the if you are having this is the first page. If you want to see the 4 pages, you can see here, and then if you click this, it will go. Okay, so click General tab. So, this is the General tab. So, in that, select the required printer from the list of printers. So, you have to select the particular printer where you are going to print. Under range and copy selection, select all pages option to print all pages, or select pages option to specify the particular page or page range. Specify number of copies using spin arrows, click print button. So, you have to click this print button, then only your document will get printed. So, here you can use the number of copies, and you can here select, if you want particular pages, you can give your page number here. Okay. So, here you have to go to the General tab, select the printer name, pages, number of copies, and then you have to give print. Then your document will be printed. Okay. So, now we are going to see, so this is the part 5. So, in this we have learnt about how to insert picture, insert special characters, insert auto text, and then insert shapes, and then we have also learned how to set the printing settings, and then how we can print that document. Okay. So, now let us view this in the OpenOffice Writer, how we can perform. So, now I am going to select the text document. So, it is an untitled document, new document. So, first I am going to insert a picture. Okay. So, insert an image or picture. So, for that you have to go to the insert menu. So, in insert menu there is an option called picture. So, in that there are 2 options, from file and scan. So, scan means if a scanner is connected to your system and you are going to scan an image, then you can go to the scan and then you can request and select source like that. Okay. So, most probably we will be selecting from file. Okay. So, in insert menu, picture from file. If I click this, insert picture dialog box will be open like this. Okay. So, in this I am having some sample pictures like this. So, if you want, you can select anything from the picture, or you can go and browse and search from here, or you can browse also. Okay. So, if you know the link also, you can go here and select the link. So, suppose I am selecting this penguin and I have to click open button. So, which button I have to click? Open. Okay. Then that picture will be inserted here. Okay. If you want to resize this picture, there are many options like this. That is, you can drag from any side of the picture. You can resize your picture. Okay. So, see, now the penguin picture is like this. So, I have inserted the picture. Okay. So, if you want to insert the picture, you have to go to insert menu and then picture, and then you have to select from file, and then you have to select the picture and you have to click the open button. Okay. So, next let us see how to insert special characters. Okay. So, special characters we will be using for mathematical formulas. Suppose I want to insert alpha. For that I have to go to the insert menu. There is an option called special characters. So, I think you can see this special characters. If you click that, the special character dialog box will be open. So, from this, the basic capital alphabet, small alphabets and the basic symbols which are available in keyboards is also available here. And more than that, if you want to select any special characters, you can go and select. Okay. So, see, my alpha is here. So, if I click this, the alpha will be shown on the right hand side. If I click next beta, it is shown here. So, which one I am selecting, it will be displayed here. Okay. So, if I want alpha and if I click OK, alpha will be displayed here. And then plus, if I want, let me select the font to be 18 so that it will be visible for you. Okay. Plus. So, if I want to insert beta, again I have to go to insert and then special characters, and then I have to select my beta. So, beta is here. So, and if I click and give OK, beta will be inserted. Similarly, what else you want, you can insert special characters like this. And if you are selecting, searching for some other characters than this, omega, so lambda, it is also available here. Okay, psi, pi, see the pi. So, other than this, if you want any other symbols, suppose you are going, then you can select the language font from here. You can type any type of font, and from this also you can select. If we click this, it will be visible like this. Omega, the delta symbol, see the delta symbol. So, if you want also, you can go from, there are many symbols and many options available here, you can go and select. So, the basic default one will be the Times New Roman. So, in that maximum, what are all the symbols? Pi, sigma symbols and del symbol. What is the symbol? Less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, this sign is equal to. So, that one, all intersection, union, all symbols will be available here. If you want, you can go and select from other font name and its subset. Clear? So, if you click OK, it will be displayed here. Right? Okay. So, we have seen how to insert picture and we have seen how to insert special characters. Okay. So, next we are going to see how to insert shapes. Okay. So, now we are going to see how to insert shapes. So, for that you have to go to the view menu. For that, first you must be your drawing toolbar must be visible. So, for that you have to go to the view menu and then the toolbars, you have to check whether the drawing toolbar is enabled or not. So, drawing toolbar. So, I have clicked here. So, it is already enabled. See, it is available here. This is the drawing toolbar. So, rectangle in the ellipse and then text tool, basic shapes, block arrows, stars and callouts like this. There are many shapes. So, if I am selecting rectangle, so I have clicked once and then see my cursor has been changed to cross symbol. Okay. So, like the crosshair symbol. Now, I have to click here. So, I have clicked and now I am dragging. So, till what shape I want, I can drag I can drag this shape using the mouse. Once I release my mouse, so now I have released, the shape has been inserted, the particular shape has been inserted. Okay. So after inserting also, if you want to adjust the size of the shape, you can adjust it, right? This is the one. So now if I want to free form line, or means you can do free form line, this if you click this, you can draw like this. Anything if you want to draw, you can draw like this, okay? So that is free form line. It helps to draw for you. And this is the rectangle symbol, and if I want basic shape, so diamond symbol means you can click from here. Otherwise a picture, and then you want to like have call outs means you can have like this. So if this one is thinking like then cartoons and all you will be having, no. So for that call out, this we call it as call out symbols. So if you want also, you can have that symbol, and if you want to adjust the size also, you can adjust it like this, okay. So and then there are star and then other shapes also, okay. So and then form file, from file also you can select. So these are all, this is the drawing shapes. So if you want to insert any shape, you have to first you have to go to the view menu, and then in toolbars you have to select the drawing toolbar. From that you can select which shape, and you can click and drag, that particular shape will be inserted. Clear? So next we are going to see about how to insert auto text. For inserting auto text, so first you have to type any word. Let me type as computer, okay. Suppose I am going to create a auto text for this computer, means first I have to type the word or sentence, and then I have to select that particular word, and then I have to go to the edit menu. From edit menu there is an option called auto text, or the shortcut key is Ctrl plus F3, okay. So I am click auto text. So in that I can give a name for that. If I have not given any name, then I cannot search. So for that I am giving CMP. So let my shortcut be let me create a shortcut be CM, okay. For computer let it be CM, okay. So CMP, and the name be TER, okay. So CMP, okay. And then you have to go to see here it's an auto text now. In that you have to select new text only, okay. And then see the CMPER, the name of what you have created has been listed here, and the shortcut is clear. Now you have to close, okay, and you have come to your document, okay. After entering into document, if you want to insert the auto text somewhere, suppose I am going to the 10th line or 5th line, and now I want to insert this auto text, I have to go to the edit menu and then that auto text, and there will be an option C, these three. For Tamil Nadu, I have created as TND. For computer, I have created. So CMTER is my name. Shortcut is CMP. If I click insert, so then word will be insert. Now if I type CMP and give enter, okay, C. So if you click like this, the computer word will be displayed. The auto text is inserted into your text. So next we will see how we can have the print, how we can print a document, okay. So for that, so first before printing a document, you have to go to a, if you want to see a preview of this, you have to go to the file menu, and there is an option called page preview, okay. So if you click this, the preview of your page will be displayed. If you want to close this, you can click close preview. Here I am having only one page, therefore that page, suppose I am opening another document which has many pages, okay. Suppose I am opening this document, okay. So this document has nearly 3 pages, okay. So suppose I am giving, I want to see how this page will be printed, that is I want to see a print preview. Then I have to go to the file menu, then I have to click page preview. So see the first page, the second page, and then it will be moving on to the third page, okay. So if I click arrow also, I can move to the third page, or also I can use this arrow. Okay, so this is the 3 pages. So it will look like this. Whether it is the left margin is in the same line, like that you can check. Okay, whether it comes within the, there is a space a bit below the last line and above the first line, how the space look, how the line looks. So similarly, you can have a page preview. If you want to see only a single page, you can also use the single page. Okay, and if you want to come out of the page preview, then you have to click this close preview, then it will come out of it, right? So if you want to magnify also, you can magnify it, right? So however you want, you can use your page preview to view the page preview of that. Clear? Right. Now if I click close preview, it will come out of the and it will come to the entire document. Right. So now I want to print this document. Then I have to go to the file and then there will be an option called print. What is the shortcut key for that? Control plus P. So either Control plus P or go to the file menu and then click print option. Otherwise there is an icon also. This is the print icon. You can see now this is the print icon. Okay. So this it look like this. This is the print dialog box. So in that most probably the default will be in general tag. So this is the preview, how your page will look. This is the first page. The second page if you want you can see, and the third page means you can see. So third page is like this. If you want to see the preview, you can click here and see, and in general tab these two printers are available. So you can select any printer. Now I have not connected my system to any printer. Suppose I have connected, there are many printers will be available. You can choose any one of the printer where your document has to be get printed. And then all pages. If I want to print all pages, defaultly the all pages will be clicked if you want. Otherwise, if I want to have only one page or only one page means I can give pages 1 or 1 to 2 means I have to give hyphen and then I have to give 2. So therefore only first page and second page will be printed. So if you want to select pages, you can select page, or if you want to give all pages, you can click all pages. And in this also number of copies, how many copies you want, you can increase and then you can give. Suppose if you want only one copy, it's also not a problem. You can have your number of copies here. Okay. And then if you click this print dialog button, your document will be get printed. Clear? So this is the print dialog box. So you have to select the printer, how the pages and number of copies. These three are the main one. So print in reverse page order means there is back to back, they will say no. If you click this icon, it will get printed in that manner. Okay. So if you want to, there are many, these are all the options available in print dialog box. So how you want to print, you can select what are all the categories you want and you can select the option, and if you click this print button, it will get printed. Okay. So clear students. So today we have seen about the part 5, enhancing and printing the document. Okay. Enhancing and printing a document. So how to insert pictures and then how to insert special characters, and then we have learned how to insert shapes and then inserting auto text, and then we have learned page preview, setting the printer and printing the document. Okay. So they have given workshop for you. So if you are having system in your home, you can try this. So open the document created in part 1 in workshop 6.1. So whether you can create or I think you have done the workshop. Okay. So download images related to Dr. Abdul Kalam. They have asked to download from net and insert the images in the document at required place using command or icon, and then open the document in part 3 workshop 1. So in your book, if you can see, for part 1 there is a workshop, part 2 there is a workshop. So part 3 in workshop 1 they have given. Download images related to that content from net and insert images. Save the document and close. So similarly they have given other 4, okay. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 4 workshop has been given here. So try to do this if you have system in your home. So I think you are very clear about what you have learned. Okay. So with this chapter 6 gets over. Okay. So in next video we will see the other chapters. So be clear with what you have learnt in this. Okay. So thank you students.